Mm, okay. So, how are you today?
Good. And yourself?
I'm also good. Thanks for asking. Okay. So, my first question would be, what steps would you take to maintain positive relationships with elected officials, community groups, or partner organizations?
First, when dealing with elected officials, a lot of times it's participating in their um, events in their districts or going to see them when they're in the Capitol, if you're talking about legislative meetings or just meeting them in their district, just trying to stay engaged with them. Also, any type of organization, especially when you're talking about nonprofits, it's good to stay engaged with their events. Um, Weekly events, Zooms. If it's just a town hall, it's just, great to stay engaged with them.
Okay, like that. Let's see. What strategies do you use to maintain strong relationships with colleagues, students, or community stakeholders?
Well, in communication, I would say both electronically, obviously emails, and actually, something I'm kind of learning now is staying engaged via LinkedIn. Um,
Yes.
it's the new, social media for professionals, and a lot of
Yeah.
people are very engaged. If you like or a little congratulations, that is goes a long way. Also, I call a lot of people. I know it's very old school, but I do try to call people, and people take to that too because they feel like you're you're checking in on them. um and even being a millennial, texting, I do that as well, so
Yes.
that's how I
Okay.
stay engaged.
I like that, definitely. So I just want to ask, as a business manager, I saw that you said what classes or maybe internships, mentorships, even, or just any overall experience that you have under your belt that could benefit you in these job positions.
I think I have worked at a law firm for over 10 years.
Oh, okay.
So I just have to deal with conflict resolution on a daily basis, internally and externally, unfortunately. But I'm able to navigate things because of the space that I'm in. Um, I'm able to navigate conflict very well, and not easily. I don't want to say easily, but I know how to deal with it. Um, Also, I think being a seasoned person in business, you have to communicate is the key. Um, Also, I work really well with groups because sometimes I have to work with big groups, and then sometimes I have to work with 2 to 3 people on our team. So I work really well with teams and strategizing.
Okay, I like that. I like that. So, with a job like this or working in a law firm, how or like what are your methods for avoiding errors and making sure that you're doing your job the best that you can?
Okay, so I have this theory about errors. Everybody is human, so you're gonna make mistakes,
Right.
but it's how you correct them. Like, do you immediately correct it? How you go about, correcting it? And I think when you're being honest about errors and you say, okay, this was a mix up or whatever the error is, you just correct it and you go forward. Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I'm very big on that too. And let's see. I get okay, so my last question, I'll just say, how does this job or these jobs benefit your lifetime goals or your career?
Okay, so I I am in between of what I the spaces that I want to do. I like to be in government. That's what I do at a law firm, work in the government department. But I also kind of want to like shift into work in HBCUs. Obviously, we go to
Okay.
DSU, but I live in Florida. So I have schools like Bethune-Cookman, it, in my state, Florida A&M, Edward Waters. So I, like to be engaged with universities, but also with government, leaning into government. So though, so my job now that what I do is helps me with the experience to get into those spaces.
Okay, I like that. So those are going to be all my questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a great day.
Thank you. You too.